Hi, I'm Jenny, the conscious parenting coach. And here's Ellie. Ellie, where are you?
Hi.
Okay, I know you are very, very happy and relaxed right now. We finished PSLE this year. Congratulations! In fact, we can share our experience in PSLE this year and what we have learned the past year, as well as what we can do better, right? Or, in fact, to share with the people who may be taking PSLE in the future to maybe just pick up a few different perspectives. So, Mommy will just start asking you, looking back, what do you think you have done well? Maybe while you're thinking, Mommy observation is that what you did well is that you know your weakness and you are very humble to share with me. For example, for science, throughout the little tests that you had in school, and you know that somehow you just miss what teachers are looking for in the answers. And you came to mommy and said, you need support. And I think it was like a few months before the PSLE, we decided to send you to tuition. From zero tuition to, yes, mommy, I need help. I thought that is very good of your self-awareness as well as come forward to ask for help.
I think that it is really important that I noticed I had to write in some keywords for science, and I think that going for the science tuition was the right choice because practice makes perfect. So after a lot of revision papers they gave me to do, I became more and more experienced, and I had been exposed to plenty of questions so that I am prepared for any type of question that comes my way.
Now I'm just curious. Let's say if you were not the one that who came to mommy and said you want a tuition, but I was the one who arranged tuition from the year start, do you think it will make a difference?
Yeah, I think it will because when it comes from me, then okay, I know that my learning progress has not been the best, so I want to work hard and do it, and it's my own initiative. But if it comes from you, I feel like I have been forced to do something that I don't necessarily want to do.
So this is something that we learned together. And I did think that you did well. Is there anything else that come to your mind?
I think that it is very important that I have the right amount of stress and also the right amount of relaxation where I get to say, hey, it's okay. I can just sit back and relax for a while. If there's too much of that relaxation feeling, then I won't be able to push myself to work harder and improve bit by bit and get myself ready for PSLE. And when PSLE comes and I'm not mentally ready for it and I'm still in that relaxing mode, then it won't be ideal because either suddenly some stress just piles up, like, oh no, I'm not ready, I've been relaxing too much and I don't know what to do, I should have prepared earlier. So all that regret, that relaxing too much. So having the right amount of stress would mean that you push yourself harder, like, okay, I can relax, but I know that there are these few things that I am not good enough at, and I really want to work on it. So having that right amount of stress to push you to know where you have to improve on, I think that's the most important point for the pre-PSLE period.
Hmm. Yeah, as you share with mommy and the audience, I could recall during the beginning of the years, because the school did give a lot of revision papers, right, or practices. And there was the time where you were stressed. So that image came to me. It's like the bouncing spring. You got like really stressed. But at the right time, you know how to bounce back and relax a bit so that the string becomes not so stretched, then you could like relax a bit, right, to balance that stress period. But there were times that you in the holiday mood, then you didn't want to do anything, but you also remind yourself this is PSLE year and you do want to, make good use of your time to do revision. So while you're relaxing, you also try to give yourself some stress so that you can come back up and strengthen the weak subject that you had back then. Right. So that would be something that you did well, that you learn healthy stress. And let's say if there's one tips, right, looking back, that you would give yourself, when you were starting PSLE P6 year, what would you tell yourself?
I would tell myself, hey, it's PSLE. It has to come and it will also go. So just accept that it will be coming. Get yourself prepared mentally, academically, and just get it done and over with.
And here you are. Get it over and done with, right? Okay, I think that's all that we got to share. And thank you for listening. Bye.
Bye.